YouTube, what is going on today? It is me, Tanso TV, here back with another star card setup and hero guide for you guys. Today I'm going over BB-9E, one of the last heroes added into the game, including BB-8, another droid from The Last Jedi, in my opinion. Again, another person I don't really get why was in this game over some other people like Ahsoka, Asajj, and you know what I mean, but whatever. Again, we're just going to go into BB-9E, some star cards that I like to run with him. I think that are just the best for BB-9E, regardless of any playstyle or any mode. And then I'm going to go over some of his abilities and what his abilities do, and some of what his cards do, and some of combos that you can run also with BB-9E, and just some tips for HCV and for trooper modes. So let's just get straight into it. A BB-9E is a top-of-the-line astromech droid. BB-9E was assigned to the Supremacy, the flagship of the Supreme Leader Snoke. Keep machinery, procedures, and potential intruders in check. Again, this is just a really vague description of the droid, or just BB-9E from The Last Jedi. Not really much to go into. He's really just a droid. But we can get into some of his abilities and what he brings to the roster of Battlefront 2. His left bumper ability is going to be smokescreen. So BB-9E deploys a dense smokescreen, obstructing enemies' vision while revealing their position at the same time. This is a very OP card, especially with some of the star cards you could put on to increase the smoke size and for how long it stays around, and also for how long enemies are revealed even after the ability is done, I believe is one of the cards he has. But again, this is a really good ability. I think it just stands out for who he is. I think this is a good ability, especially for some maps in this game and HVV that are just really tight and people can't really see because his smoke is really OP. It's really just like Lando's. But again, you can get countered by a Lando or even a Finn in through the smoke if they see you, or if Finn uses his. His right bumper is going to be charge up, so BB-9E emits a pulse that prevents the shock probe and any friendly blaster in the vicinity from overheating. In addition, close by allies will have their abilities recharge time reduced. So again, if you're in some of your heroes or your teammates and you pop this ability, you decrease the time for you and your teammates to have their abilities like their recharge time is put down, and also their blaster, again, just very prevented from overheating. And it's a really good ability, especially if you're playing with someone like an Iden. I know it's really toxic, but if you're using Iden or Palpatine and you're running a BB-9E together, it's very OP. You haven't even like a Vader just standing next to a Vader with BB-9E, it just makes Vader basically invincible. Especially with his passive down there that I'll get to right after we talk about Shock Spin. His best ability, in my opinion. When you activate it, BB-9E pushes and damages close by enemies with an electric pulse. Enemies further away will have their blaster overheated and grenades disrupted. BB-9E will also damage close by enemies for the active time. Again, when you use this ability, if the people in the vicinity of it will be thrown, so it is very OP on a map like Bespin or the Resurgence map on Jakku. That's a really garbage map, or Kashyyyk, or anything, because I think this ability is really nice because you could literally push full teams, pop this, you'll throw people away, you can disarm Han, a Leia, a Finn, whatever with their blaster, and I think it's just literally the only ability that makes BB-9E, in my opinion, a little better than BB-8. And just something else that some players notice and they don't really tell you when you're playing this game, or every 4 seconds with BB-9E, you will shock a player when this around it is, I think, reticle around this dot, and you will literally like Kylo shock people or Iden shock them, where they literally stand still for 3 seconds. Very OP, especially if you combo that ability with your shock spin, especially on a map again like Bespin or his passive abilities are kind of the same thing of BB-8, just different. Again, every kill you get with BB-9E, you get a health regen like every other hero. Technical support, so BB-9E counts as 2 units when capturing activates objectives. Again, that's something that BB-8 has as well. And then his passive ability also, if you are, it's called back to support. So if you are near any ally, they will passively regenerate health. So it's basically like just having a walking or a rolling Leia shield, where you can just literally just increase everyone. Then you have like, I think a BB-8 or BB-9E is really underrated sometimes. The more you use him, the more you're like, damn, like this dude is pretty good. And then those are the cards that I run is Link System. reconstruction, heavy exhaust, which we'll get into right now. So full reconstruction, BB-9E has an increased max regeneration of max of 1. You have this max out, a very good card for BB-9E. It's a card you're going to want to run because you are going to be taking some damage. But unless you're very smart. I like to pride myself on being very good with droids. If you don't know, go check out my TikToks. I literally expose Battlefront 2 all the time with the droids. And it's just so fun, and I just love just seeing how people react to me using a droid just from just fun to watch. The next card is going to be heavy exhaust. The radius of smoke increase rate. I like running this just because I like having more smoke. You can run this card as another very good card, just for the fact that enemies will be revealed longer. I like it, but I prefer over the fact that the regular smoke without this card is a little weak. But again, I think this card is a lot better because it's just harder for some people to speed, especially on maps where the smoke is real. Again, ICU, so this is just, again, reveal longer time in the smoke for 4 seconds. His next card, Spin Me Around, so enemies hit by shock spin will be pushed 4 meters further, but its cooldown is increased. Another good card. I switched this. No, I switched this card and this card out. If I want to be more of a toxic player, I'm throwing people off. If I'm playing a map like Bespin, I'll definitely put this on because you're just throwing people farther. Like, who doesn't want that in this? Me, dude. So again, it just also the cooldown for it is also increased as well by 3. And then link system. This is the other one I use. Every 4 successful enemy shock prod damage is increased when BB-9E is defeated. Again, the maximum damage increase is very nice because you can still do it. You are stunning everyone successful, which is what I'm talking about. Stun people. Where they will literally just stand still. Faster if shock spin hits multiple targets. Good card to run in super modes. Because if you're hitting more people with it, troopers are more like, I think in trooper modes, BB-9E modes, because you can just a lot more damage. And then you're literally hitting people with this, and you're disabling their faster for, like, you will do heavy amounts of damage, especially. Amazing. I would definitely suggest. Supercharge. The radius of supercharge is just basic card. This could be really good, especially in trooper modes. Map, like the final, or just Camino. Just because you can get everyone's abilities recharge faster and then cool down, like have a cooldown. So again, BB-8 or BB-9E is a really underrated trooper mode hero, dude. I will tell you. If you have not used BB-9E in any trooper mode, you need to, and trust me, no. All right, so Swift Power. Again, just another basic one that reduced by 5. Again, you can combo. Succeed, dude. Last card, Potent Bacta. So the radius of Bacta support is increased radius is 2.5. Oh. Again, back to support is just increased, so you can have a larger increase of being around and your teammates and they're further away from you. Also, the recharge cooldown is your teammate pretty well, and pretty good. So, again, I think you can combo a lot of good cards together. Because I think he's better than BB-8 in my opinion, over just the fact that stuns and the taunt. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to be putting my Luke video out on Monday. I know this is a Friday that I'm posting this, and I normally do these on Mondays, but I want to finish out this series on Monday, so I'm posting this out. I'm going to record it over the weekend, record some other, bring some more serious stuff to my channel, and switch up a little bit and see how much fun we have. Thank you guys so much. My name is Tanzu TV. If you enjoyed this, comment. What combos do you run if you use BB-9E in trooper mode? BB-9E is a troll and just have fun. Let me know. I suggest having fun with BB-9E is a lot of fun. So again, like the video, hit the sub. Thank you guys so much. My name is Tanzu TV. See you guys later. May the force be with you. Peace, love, positivity. Peace out.